reason we were interested in the ReVISION House project is it gave us a great opportunity to showcase some of the things that we're doing in terms of environmental stewardship in a beautiful show home that's going to get wide recognition, and also is a great example of a remodel and a home that achieves net zero energy. So we thought it was a great combination of sponsors and projects and a chance to showcase Kraftmaid. One of the interesting aspects of being involved with a show home is you're really working for an imaginary client. So we had to determine what would be an exciting kitchen design, and we tapped one of our lead designers as well as the designer of this home to collaborate closely and come up with what we feel is a beautiful kitchen design. This is a mid-century modern house that was built in the early 1960s. It was in terrible shape just a couple of years ago, and it was ripe for remodeling. So in this kitchen design, we thought it would be interesting to try to reflect that era. And in fact, what's exciting is in 2010, mid-century modern is really a design trend that's catching on largely in the West and moving east. So you'll find contemporary touches in this kitchen, as well as those that harken back to that period of design that the interior designer and our kitchen designer were referencing. At this time, the economy is pretty tough on a lot of builders, so what we're finding is a lot of dollars are being spent in the remodeling segment. People are choosing to stay put, but they still want to beautify their homes. So what's nice about an opportunity like this is we can show how a remodeling project can really bring a home up to date, both in terms of design trend, the visuals, but also the functionality of a modern kitchen, which you wouldn't have had if this was the original design from the 1960s. At Kraftmaid, we've been working hard on what we like to call environmental stewardship. And what we say that is it's a journey, not a destination, because we're finding it's ongoing and ever-changing. But here are some of the things that we've been doing. We focused largely on our manufacturing processes and really starting with procurement, manufacturing, delivery, and so on, right to the installation of the home. And what could we do at each step of the way? One of the achievements we're proudest of is our ISO 14001 certification. That's independent and third party, and it's recognition for the advances that we have made as a manufacturer in incorporating green manufacturing processes throughout our manufacturing plants. Part of what ISO requires is that you establish goals and monitor those goals very closely, make continuous improvement, and what we've seen over the last couple of years is tremendous savings both in energy and water because of that program. So it was exciting for us to be recognized and certified by ISO. Another element of our environmental program is certification by what's called KCMA ESP. That's the Kitchen Cabinet Manufacturers Association Environmental Stewardship Program. Now that program is really one that derives among the players in the cabinet industry, and it was an effort to really move the entire industry forward. And at Kraftmaid, we're proud to have been involved from the beginning in that program and really be a leader in the environmental stewardship program. Another exciting thing at Kraftmaid that has to do with environmental stewardship is what is called CPA EPP. A lot of initials, but that's the Composite Panel Association's environmental program, and we are also recognized for our achievements with that group. What that means is that fully 95% of the particle board that we use in our cabinetry is in fact composed of wood fiber that has been recycled. So we're proud of that achievement as well. Part of our green leadership is actually the fact that we have an environmental engineer who has headed up the efforts I've just been sharing with you, who was part of the USGBC's original steering committee at a national level. Now that is the U.S. Green Building Council, and because we are corporate members and have her on board, what we find is that it gives us tremendous insights as to what's going on nationally and how we can ramp up our environmental efforts to really serve the needs of architects, builders, remodelers, and ultimately consumers. Well, one of the exciting things for us at Kraftmaid is the fact that because of the strides we've made in terms of environmental stewardship, we are being sought out by members of the residential design and building community for the products that we make and the processes we use. And that's how we happen to be approached by Green Builder Media and had the opportunity to become part of this wonderful show home. So we're delighted to be a participant and have this showcase, and we wish them the best in their efforts to keep a leadership position going in educating builders, remodelers, architects on how they can all go green.